Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now we're at the end stages. Everyone thinks this is metal, but this is actually made of wood. It's taking a little bit to get to here, but basically this is a gate insert, if anyone hasn't been watching, but now is. And the headaches that it's taking to get here, but now the product is finished, pretty much. The reason why I'm making this video was not just to talk about this wood and metal. It's to talk about why I make my own wood glue. Just having a good old TruBar apple cider vinegar blood orange drink. Huh. Anyways, so this is the reason why. Two nails shot through the same hole? There is. This is the reason why. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. Why? Because, okay, so if I use my own wood glue, it's going to be kind of dark like this. It'll almost look like a stain. And the other day, I was like, to speed up the process, I'm going to use this Minwax filler. It dries natural, right? So if you're watching the live yesterday, you would have seen me shoot. Pretty catastrophic, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm going to have to shoot through one side. I wanted to keep one side nice and clean. You see this? This is where I use the Minwax filler. Everywhere that filler is, you can tell it didn't go dark. Or it just went to this stupid looking color. But, like, look at that. See all that? It just shows up. Which is not good. Whoa. Almost damaged it. So, to make a long story short, that's why I make my own filler, because it stains better. I'm gonna pull that nail out because it'll be hard to put. It'll be hard to put two nails into one hole because I'm not gonna pull these. I'm just gonna put them over top. I made these marks to line everything up, so it'll go exactly where it was. We'll make some more filler. And we'll spray foam this thing to a final close. That'll be done. Oh wow. I had a nice day yesterday despite all the craziness. I've basically put all the what do you call it? Basically put all of the. My brain is at a fog right now. Probably because I'm about to seal this thing in forever. Try not to make too much glue expand out of this thing, so I'm putting it on the back end because I don't want it leaking out onto this side. this side though. What a procedure this has become. My only friend, every time. I should just throw something. I was like, maybe I might have to take it out one day. I don't want to take it out. I don't want to take it out. I'll have to destroy the whole thing to take it out anyway. So at least this way, this acts as some kind of a waterproofing. Barrier. It'll stop water from getting through. We will end up caulking the inside at some point, but I need to get this thing installed and done with today because I got to move on to another project as soon as possible. And you know what? That nail in the middle here is going to be in the way. Pull that one through too. That should be it. I should actually get rid of that burr of wood, because that might end up keeping it sitting up. Get our marks, our lineup marks. So you should just be able to press the nail. Everything's lined up good. You should just be able to press it all together. See, there was one nail I didn't fucking. This is why you have to prep, double check, triple check. This one is going into the wood slat where I shot it before. It wasn't. And to the glues we go. I'm going to grab some clamps. I'm gonna use this longer one. This one has a rubber. That one doesn't. I'll just throw a few nails in. There's one more. I have another clamp. There's just one problem, Felipe. I don't know where that other clamp went. All right. Let's just shoot everything together nicely. Get those set up a bit. I'll be able to put some extra clamping force in that one spot. I don't know what happened to my what happened to my... Go inside. He's okay. He's just a puppy.
I just put him on because I saw you. If not, he wouldn't be on.
That's fine.
He wouldn't be on. I can figure it out. So.
He's more of a chicken. So
Oh, they're both like that.
Hey, come on.
Shit, you
Your
started
dog
early,
just-
eh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing finished.
Oh shit, that looks great. Yeah.
It's a gate I'm making for a project.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Looks good. Hey, your own little workshop out there.
I had to. It just rained so much I couldn't do any of this stuff because everything's covered in dust in there, right? So we just made that. Philippe, what are you doing? Oh.
Oh well. Shit, fucking mosquitoes. I went through the park and I thought I started getting eaten.
Oh, I know. That's why you gotta wait till about like 10 o'clock to do that. And like 5 o'clock. Anything past those times. I had like 30 on my, look, there's one on my leg right now. I had 30 on my leg the one day. I'm just like, look, they're like all in like one spot. What the heck is going on? They love my flesh.
Well, listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck on your project. Looks good.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Philippe, Stay here. Come. Philippe. Philippe. Let's go. Get inside. Go. Alright, so going to continue. Oh, that's way heavier than that's there. Jeez. But these clamps are up. They are heavy. Let's squeeze all this into the glue. Get away, mosquitoes. That one didn't entirely go into the glue. Just come on. Jesus. Yeah. I shot it through the same hole and same thing. What do you expect? side. Finished. I'm pretty sure I can just release this now. There it is. We're getting there. Tighten these. These are what hold the screws in place. Good enough. Now to throw the. This is the top of it. It's gonna sit like that. Sometimes it takes long, but what else can you do, right? I don't even know how many hours this took me. I probably should know that, but I don't. And then this is the post. With the cap on top for the end. It's probably gonna go like that. Because I made it so it's just underneath the cap. That's why I had to cut it short. Would have been nice if we had this thickness up here, but never planned for it. That's why we're where we're at. Because you don't plan for something, something's gonna fail, right? We'll spray foam this. Throw this on. Shoot it. And that's all she wrote. And the good thing about how we built this is that usually you got to put some kind of like a 45 coming from the corner where the hinge side is up to keep the gate from shifting. But each one of these adds strength. This one obviously doesn't, but these top ones do. All right. We don't need clamps for anything else. And that was it. So, basically got to clean up this little mess. Brought it in there, didn't I? Looking for my nail punch. My nail punch. And everything should be perfectly square. Look at that. Nice and square. It's right here. Nice and square again. Nice and square. Just we're nice and square. There's my. These things are great tools. But you don't need a hammer. You just, it has one tiny end. One a little bit bigger. And so, look, let me get a close-up view on that one for you guys. So you can see what it is we're working on. Right here, this little nail. So you just put it against. Right, you can hear the nail. And you just pull this back like a spring. Let it go. And see, it sank it a little bit more. It's a great invention. Just this way, when I put my sander on that, it's not gonna. And if you look inside, you can see how there's a tip here, a tip here, and they just slam into each other. Smart invention. So now we're going to go back to sanding. Just a quick little sand on that guy. And I'm just using a 220 here. Ultra fine. And this is just so that top fits perfectly on it. Because look how the wood looks. That will give it rigidity. That's 3/8 there. Pretty sure we're both ways. There we are. Okay, so this next step. This next step, we're going to make sure that these nails don't shoot through. Shouldn't shoot through. And last time, you can always angle them. Well, that's pretty tight. And I don't have any more of the little guys left. I'm gonna have to shoot them on an angle so they don't pop through the top. More challenges. Everything's sprayed, ready to go. Boom, boom. Let's bring this guy down. Just so we can glue. You can always tell when Felipe is coming. When you hear him. You can always tell. Wonder if I should just make my own nails here. This might be a better option. And here's a little tip for you all. Is if you have nails that are too long, all you gotta do is take a pair of tin snips. Oh, these ones might not be the best ones for this. And just cut them. And if you just cut them, as you can see, the amount of force it takes to cut them, though. You want them right at the back. Then you got nails that won't go all the way through your wood. Just a little tip. Figure from this guy who's shooting projects to the table. Oh, I don't want to shoot that. It's sliding in the glue. See, it slid a little bit farther back. So it's sticking past on one side slightly. Now, just so you can see, there's a little bit of a gap there. There's going to be two options. One, if I can smack it over with the hammer. The other one is to pull it off and put it back on again. Fuck's sakes. I need something. Need a piece of wood to basically stop any damage from the asphalt from doing this. Here I am trying to remove 4 nails. It's almost there. 4 nails that I just put in. Easily. I don't like that that's sitting like that. It's pretty close, but it's supposed to be perfect. Is what it's supposed to be. And if it ain't perfect, best way to fix it. Look at all those glue fibers flying everywhere. Best way to fix it is to just pull the nails I put in, reset it, yes, Felipe, my assistant, who keeps showing up. The only thing about these glue fibers is you get all this wood that gets pulled through. You know, it's not my fault. It was the fact the sun's not out. Now it's out. Now everything's going to go back together properly. Let's do this again. A lot of glue on this project. This stuff is great. That's why it's called great stuff. Well, just because it called you doesn't mean it wanted you directly under my feet. Okay. Now that you guys have witnessed how not to do it, let's do it right. Let's do it right. I'm gonna stand right. Let's do it right again. So much glue. The reason why it has to be perfect is because when it swings, you don't want it to swing in the wrong, swing into the post. So let's try from this end, shoot it down in this corner, double check the other end. It moves slightly, I can can tap over one nail. Can't tap over four. Make sure that's good. Make sure this freaking thing isn't moving on me like it is right now. Let's double check because it did move slightly. Little tap, nothing crazy. Yeah. Good there. We are good here. Just check the middle. Middle's good. We can shoot the whole thing off. We'll turn it around and shoot the other side. Ain't moving anywhere. There. All good. I really didn't want a bunch of nail holes through the top of this thing. It's basically the gate. Done. Oh, the mosquitoes have been bad on me this year. I got hit with like hundreds of them the few times I went for a walk in the park with the dogs. I better not say that too loud. I might just come running. So there we got the gate. We got our post. Now the only thing left is to make up some wood glue, patch the holes, restain, and we're out of here. Because there's a few spots that I gotta kind of restain all the way around. Like this side's not finished. Gotta sand these lines off. Right? Patch these holes. Same thing on this side. Got a bit of a wide gap there. That's that. Get some wood glue product. Hello. You guys are trying to avoid the mosquitoes? That's what the last guy was. Oh hi. I can say hi. I can say. Nice to meet you. So exciting. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, so like I said before, making wood glue is better than using the wood glue products that they sell. Sorry, I keep saying wood glue, but what I'm really meaning is wood filler. 'Cause these wood filler products, they don't work out as good as you want them to. Because they basically highlight all the spots. They don't really stain that well. Because it goes to a natural
Look, that's a natural look, but you can see everywhere the wood glue is. I find when it's darker and it kind of matches, it blends better. So let's put that in a way where it's not going to fall over. And like another dog came by here. You guys missed it. You guys missed it. So because we've been sanding with this, we should have ample supply of the same sawdust. There it is. Need a little bit more. I'll show you guys how I'm doing this. Right here, right close. Look into my cup. All right. Here's the wood glue process. Oh, that's actually probably perfect right there. Just mix, and that's already gonna be a better match than that stupid Minwax glue that I was using. A better wood filler match. Look at that. That's all it takes. A little bit of ingenuity. I can't even say that word right now. Pretty sure that's not going to be enough. But that's a good consistency. You want that so it sticks. Doesn't come out. Get over here. Come on. You gotta stay close. You can't just be taking off like that. The dogs are down the alley. So look, we'll start with a little bit of patching on these holes.
You just want to wipe it nice and flat. That way it fills all the holes. Then when we stain this, because it's got the wood in it, the same wood, it'll be more of a match than the stuff I was trying to save time with. Like, I'm sure that Minwax stuff is good for certain things. It's not good for... Oh. It's always good to have something else to gather your knife together so you can put your wood glue in one spot. So you can press it in. Gets spread out over you just look over everything, make sure you've got now we'll do this bottom part right in here. Put a little more wood glue on there. Sorry, wood filler. I keep calling it glue, but that's because there is wood glue in it. See how that like nicely fills everything? It's funny how when you think you're saving time by doing something a certain way and really you aren't. Just stick to the way you've been doing it before. Now I know nobody's gonna, this is the underside of the gate. And I know no one's gonna see this side, but I wouldn't be doing a good job if I wasn't thorough. And so when you mix it almost like a 50-50, it becomes like a smoother glue. We obviously have to mix more. You don't want to keep going over because it starts drying it out and it makes it look like that, right? That's that bottom side done. Let's try to use whatever we got left on. Almost need a camera guy. Hey, camera guy. Where's little Philippe's, Chunks? You know, he likes to roam by himself. Look at this beautiful thing. What are you doing over there? Look at him down the alley. Look who decided to join us. That little Philippe's. We have you on camera. You didn't just like take off, did you? Look at you. Where are you going? Why are you looking at us like that? What happened to your... Come here. Come here. You're scared of everything.
Just looking.
Oh, it's just like cowlick. All right. So, gotta make some more wood glue. Clean up my spatula. Hey! Where are you going? Come back over here. Why is everybody going all over the place? Go inside. Go. Inside. I don't want to have to doing this at the same time. These dogs are just like walking around doing their thing. If anything, just lay down somewhere where I don't have to like watch you guys. Please. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna make some more wood filler, not glue. Let's keep calling it glue. Probably need a liberal amount here. Probably better if I just do this. Oh shit! Way too much. Well, probably not. I gotta go around the whole thing to make it good. I actually almost perfect consistency. Maybe just a little bit more. It's more glue than... You want it this creamy consistency. Throw a little bit more. It's actually pretty good. So see, it's got the wood in there. It's got the glue to stick. Now we can apply. This is a waterproof glue too. See, look at the gap we gotta fill. So I'm gonna put this on like so. And then wax on, wax off. Throw that on there. See, the top's pretty much almost dry. I'm gonna put the camera on this side. And then glue remnants, and now run up the sides to kind of clear off any wipe it nice and clean. Turn it around, do the other side. Like so. Just because this is like a laminated project, all this wood was put together to encase the gate. See how nicely that fills? There. Man, I can just hear these mosquitoes everywhere.
Perfect. Now there's just like some little spots. Like in here and here. Touch up those nails. Probably just do it with that. Realistically, no one's going to see these because these are under the top end of the gate. Now those kind of look sloppy, so I'm just going to wipe. Wipe off any excess. This side. Nail holes we can get over here. See how it's drying almost like the wood now? I don't know if you guys are seeing that. Usually you want to do all of this before you stain, but because I wanted to get this inside stained so I didn't have to work around all this, what do you call it, insert. That's why I did it kind of that way, and I know it's going to gum up my sandpaper, because that's just what it does. Yeah, pretty much addressed all the nail hole stuff. I'm just gonna fill this little gap here. just a couple spots that didn't get fully filled here. Check the bottom, make sure everything's nice and tight here. It's like a little bit not tight on this back corner here. But since we got some wood glue, might as well throw that on there. Right. There should be nothing else other than the side's pretty dry. Since we still have wood glue left, we'll just do another coat over this. So if it shrank, it's shrinking. Will get filled in. do this side one more time. That's what she wrote. Wood filler. I want it to sand evenly. Done. There we are. Finished. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.